I should be live. And since we're here, we'll just go over here to Twitch. And to my Chanel. Get my link. So dumb. Alright, and I need to change this quickly. Just send that to game. That's up. That should be all the way to game. Okay, good. That should be good. Go over here. Where are you, 2HAC? Alright, so I have no idea who all is watching, if anybody, but hey, I'm live. So, this is my 2-hour album challenge, or the song for the 2-hour album challenge. This is not a 2-hour album, but this will be a song done in 2 hours. I have some thoughts for this. So, without further ado, which is hilarious because I'm sitting here acting to the camera. So I'm, hey Jank, hey, no worries, man. If you're in a voice call, that's cool. So yeah, I'm. What's really funny is I'm trying to act to the camera, which is actually currently unplugged, so there's no reason to actually look at the camera. Um, so anyway, without too much further ado, I have some thoughts here for some stuff I'm gonna do. So I think I'm gonna start Z timer, and excuse me. Let's do this and hit start. And there we go. All right. So time is ticking. So the first thing I know I want to do is grab a piano sound. Oh, it's going to be in here. Toss it on here. So we're going to do some weird... Hey, Toxic, tab is muted. Oh, okay. No worries. Since the tab is muted, we'll do this. Enjoy your vinyl. Alright. Man, the miking on this is so good. I literally thought my speakers were on. Alright, that's working. Alright, so we're going to do some like creative resampling here. So the first thing we're going to do, so I've got this kind of progression that I've been playing with the last couple of days, and I think we're going to use it. And that's this. So we're going to use that, but then we're going to do some like resampling and slow it down, and it's probably going to come out kind of more of a lo-fi hip-hop kind of vibe. But first we got to create our sample, and we're gonna make it. We're gonna dirty it up. So here we go. We're gonna start with this. Turn on the metronome. it's not quite the right tempo. Let's try that one more time. Try it one more time. All right. So those were all pretty crap, but I think I can salvage some of it. Okay, so looks like this part is actually not terrible. So we're gonna play with this. We are gonna whack that. Go back to our pointer tool here and just disregard everything there. So the first thing I think we're gonna do, since I know my audio is slightly lagged, we're just gonna bump everything forward so it's more on the beat, we hope. Which should mean, make sure everything's in here. Okay. So we don't actually need that. And when should those be landing? Just roughly, it's on, hold on. Okay. We're gonna do, I didn't want to do this, but we are gonna do a little bit of quantization here. That's half the problem. I see. That's awful. Oh, like the whole thing after that is off. Okay. So pull from here. All right. I think we got it all fixed up. Thanks, man. Sorry, I hope you're still there. I'm sorry if sorry if I missed you walking in. I was kind of editing some MIDI here, so. But thanks for dropping in, and thanks for the good wishes. I can't wait to check out the listening party. I'm trying to keep everybody else's stuff a surprise too, because it's always cool to check everything out at the listening party and be like, "Oh, that's so cool," and not having like heard it before. So yeah, I like that. So anyway, yeah, thanks for stopping in, Ben. I appreciate it. So let's see if this is still good. Yeah. All right. So that goes back to here. And the real fun bit is we go like this, because that should loop very nicely. So I think I need to kind of grab these and just kind of bring them down a little. All right, so now we're going to do some stuff to this. I'm going to add a little reverb. And I really just want like a room verb. I don't need anything amazing here. And then the other thing we're going to do, I'm going to pull up my samples. I think it's in here. It's either in here or it's in my other sample folder. I need to, I really need to organize my samples. I think it's in the other folder. Maybe not. Maybe it is in this folder. Or maybe it's in my downloads. Hey, Toxic, how's it going? I hope your vinyl was good. Let's... Is my room tone in here? No. Where is my room tone sample? I know I was using it the other day. Or is this might be it. This is it. Okay. It's just a bit of room tone. Nice. Nothing wrong with well-loved vinyl, my friend. And the other thing I think we're going to throw on this is... I want to say we want tape machine. Ooh, that's no fun. Alright, so that is what we're going to do, but we're going to do some funky stuff to it now. And we're going to take you up to maybe 140-ish BPM. And the other thing I need to do is take you down to raw. All right, and now for the grand finale here, we go create an audio track. We grab. Oh, I think I need to group these in order to make this work. Audio input from group 1. We'll grab the group 1 master. We can just grab the pre, I think. Nice. I am goofing something here, I think. That's not what I want. Turn off auto monitor. I know there's a way to do this. Actually, not sure if I'm. Maybe I need to turn auto monitor back on and see if. Well, let's see if we get it. Yeah, I kind of screwed that up. We need to do that. Alright, let's solo that and see what we got. Cool. Now, we take the tempo, and we do not stretch, we repitch. And we take our tempo to 70 BPM. Or, I think we take the overall tempo to 70 BPM. And then... Nope, other way. There we go. Now, we're going to throw an EQ on here, just to get rid of some of that low rumble from the room tone. And then the other thing we do is throw a little bit more reverb on here, I think. Now is the time for the fun reverb. So let's throw some reverb in here. Honestly, you know what? I'd rather use the Valhalla if I can. Let's throw the Supermassive on here. Let's see if we find something interesting. Pretty much. Don't judge me. Don't judge my reverb. That sounds pretty smooth. I'm liking that. I don't want to change the mode though. I wanted to change mix. There we go. So I don't need that to be mixed super high. All right. So that is working as intended. The only other thing I was going to throw on this to beat it up just a little bit more is another tape machine. And we're going to whack the noise out of it. Bring the flutter up a bit though. Give it a little more. That is an interesting dream, Toxic. All right. I'm not sure if I do drums or bass next, but I'm kind of leaning bass. So let's actually, you know what I want in here? I'm going to open Contact again. Because I kind of want that Contact bass. I think it's in factory selection. They have a real nice upright. But what about this funk bass? Helps to not have things soloed. Alright, that funk bass is actually real nice. But I think we're going to try the upright here. I just need to set my MIDI. Kind of like it. Really want to start here. Alright, I kind of know what I want to do with this, and I think we're going to end up putting the funk bass back in. Because we're going to do some filtering on the bass. We're going to add another bass later, which is going to be weird. Alright, here we go. Alright, so that was kind of crap, but I think we're going to salvage it. So the first thing we're going to do is whack that first attempt because it was pretty terrible. Matter of fact, I think we're just going to delete all of that. And also, so we're going to back that up. And what happens, I'm curious what happens if I move this an octave down. Let's just loop it here so we have a faster turnaround. Maybe not. Maybe not on the octave down. Maybe we. I think maybe we want to filter. And like that. Alright, so I feel like that leaves some room in the low end for more kick and a more lo-fi hip-hoppy bass. So I feel like what I'm gonna do then is throw a high pass on here and like high pass it at maybe like 150 hertz. Cool. Alright, I kind of like it. And then we're going to try to add something not in the settings. Probably not the right place for that. Let's take a look at some bass here and see what we can come up with. So I want something interesting. Instruments. Weird. Alright. Not the right button. Alright. Oh, I never. Try that one more time. I wonder if there's an auto wah in here. Why is the volume end up so low on this? Chill wave? I don't think that's chill wave. That is a very big snare for chill wave. At least that's not chill wave in my ears. I'm looking for something. Let's see what else we got in here. What this is. That's actually pretty close to what I'm looking for. So, and I messed this up, but there we go. So we are going to record this and then fix it up. are going to move everything back onto the beat here, or at least we're going to attempt to. Then we are going to quantize. It definitely needs it. So I hope everyone is still there, and I hope everyone's doing well. I realize this is kind of boring because I tend to get real in the zone on these. So hopefully everyone's enjoying this so far. I think this is actually coming along kind of cool. This is a little bit of a stretch for me. It's not something I normally would have come up with. I'm kind of liking the wah-wah funky bass line there. And I'm kind of liking the way it sits with the subs. And I think what we're going to do now... Hey, yeah, no, like, yeah, there's no requirement to, like, be constantly spamming chat or anything, so I'm glad you're still there, Toxic. That's awesome. Like I said, I tend to get, like, real focus mode on these things, so, like, you know, I I tend not to interact a ton or, like, explain what I'm doing. So right now, though, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna look at this sub here, the sub line, and if you're not listening in headphones, what are you doing with your life? But we're gonna look at the sub line here, and I'm gonna throw on a side chain with the kick, so that we find my kick here. Really, the idea is to sidechain the kick into the subs so that the sub gets out of the way of the kick. I'm messing with you, man. Don't worry about it. It's all good. I try to put sub content into my songs because I really like sub bass. So like I know that people with laptops are like, "Where's the bass?" And if you're listening in headphones, people are like, "Oh my god, the bass!" So yeah, that's all. A little sip of the coffee there. So anyway, we're going to sidechain the kick, sidechain the subs. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, but either way, we're going to use the kick to sidechain the subs so that the subs get out of the way of the kick. So let's do that now. So throw some ratio in here, bring our threshold down. Oh yeah, totally. Yeah, you definitely don't want to be using your laptop for anything important audio-wise. I can sympathize with not having amazing Sweet. Alright, I'm digging the way that sounds. Alright, alright. Hang on. Alright. Let me see if we can do the thing that I want to try to do. Not quite what I want. Sound-wise, I mean. This is probably closer to what I want. Wow, that was... I feel like this subline needs to go down to F on the second half. All right. Well, that was 10 minutes of faffing around. We have an hour. We better figure this out. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going for tropical. I don't know what I'm going for. It's not necessarily tropical. I could see why tropical would come up because that kind of breathy flute sound often shows up in like the tropical level in a video game. So like that's like, you know, it's not that I haven't done anything. I summed this up. I don't know if Jank is still there, but Jank and I were talking about this a while ago. I summed up my process to Jank at one point, and basically part of my process, or a good portion of my process, is laying out kind of the initial groove, which is what we're doing here. So I've got like 4 bars of stuff that I'm pretty happy with, right? And mostly I was trying to find a lead sound that I liked, so that I was looking for. Like, I feel like this is kind of that Boards of Canada flute thing, and I'm gonna probably throw some stuff on it to make it sound a little jankier. Give it a little warble, a little noise. So my process tends to be work out like 4 or 8 bars, figure out kind of what the drums are, what the bass is, some of the other stuff. I might like add another track or two, maybe just some pads or something else that kind of works with this, and then I tend to spend the rest of the time arranging. Right, so I tend to kind of like focus on the main groove and then have another set of time for arrangement. That said, I usually try to have all the main groove stuff done in the first hour, so we're a little behind schedule, but we'll see how this goes. So, all right, so I think we've got our lead sound because I'm pretty happy with that. So, without further ado, I'm gonna just see if I need to layer anything else into here. So, I kind of feel like something I tend to like is mistyping. Something I tend to like is throwing some strings in the higher registers. Good lord, those strings are loud. So, and like really tuck them in. That might be a little too tucked. Alright, so I think I have this, and then I'm going to try to find maybe a pad sound that kind of complements this, and then we're going to start arranging. Yeah, I know some folks tend to do a more serial approach, right? Of like just starting at note 1, measure 1, and just moving forward, like ever forward, never, like just ever forward, never learning. Not exactly, right? But like just kind of start at the beginning and work your way forward and be like, okay, and now it goes like this, and then now it goes like this, and now it goes like this. Whereas I tend to be more loop and groove focused, so I try to create my loops and grooves up front. I have written in like a more serial way before. Actually, when I did the horn one, I did one of my 2-hour album challenge tracks is like a horn arrangement that almost sounds like Aaron Copland, or at least it was heavily inspired by Aaron Copland, and or not an arrangement, I should say, it's a composition, and that was written mostly linearly, But yeah, my process tends to be very non-linear, right? It tends to be like get some stuff together and then spread it out. Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with like that linear workflow. This is just like how my brain wants to work, right? So if I'm gonna have like multiple sections, like this song, just based on how much time we've spent on it already, I'm probably not doing like A section, B section, C section, back to B, back to A. I don't really have enough time to do that. Although I might come back to this. I'm kind of liking the groove on this. If I do that, if I do an A section, a B section, I tend to work them out independently, sometimes even up front, where it'll be like, all right, I need a B section. Let me do another 8 bars of something else that complements the first bit. And then I will arrange. So it'll be like, oh, we're A section here, and then we're B section, and then we're back to A, but now we add something, or we're back to A, but we add the pads from the B section, or we do something like that. That's kind of how I do. That's a lot of what my process ends up being. Um, so that's just what works for me. Just like anything else, right? You got to do what works for you. So I think I lost track of what I was going to do here. So hold on. All right, that works. Two bars. Nice. I like that. It sounds very. It just sits in the high in the background just to give a little something in the like upper atmosphere, and I like it. It sounds good. Excuse me. We're gonna do that, and then we come in here and make sure that these are all the way up. So see, now the cool thing with this will be I can mute that, and you get like, oh, here's the groove. And then the next time, another time that it comes around, or like further down in the song, it'll give a sense of progression by adding that. It'll be like, oh, there's this new element there, and it's not a lot, but it's enough to give your brain a little something to grab onto that's like, oh, hey, here's this other thing that's floating in the ether. Which is an effect. Actually, I stole that from Coop. I don't know if I think it's Coop. It's Koop. They're like this jazz group that works mostly with like samples. They're super cool. They do some really interesting stuff, and they do stuff like this, where they have real high floaty strings that they kind of add at certain points, and you're like, oh, that just opens up. All of a sudden, the sun came out. It's like really cool. All right, we're gonna try for a pad here, and then we're gonna start arranging because we are likely. I'm thinking at this point that we're likely to go over time. Certainly possible, not necessarily true, but keeping my options open. I'm trying to figure out what. Honestly, what I was kind of honestly. All of a sudden, it's Tally over here. Honestly. What I'm thinking, I'm kind of wondering what happens if I throw a Rhodes on this. And Contact has a really nice couple of, actually there's a whole section of Rhodes in here. So I'm kind of wondering. Alright, so I don't remember what all of these are, so we're going to have to go through and find them. Alright, that might be a little too, a bit too much. Actually, I might keep that as a lead. Alright, so I think I know what I'm going to do. I'm just going to call this lead roads so I know what's up. But I think I know what I'm going to do pad-wise, so we're going to add one more thingy. Add another instrument track. And I think in terms of a pad, we are going to, almost thinking like an organ. I wonder if there's like a nice organ pad. That's real big. If we give it some rotary. What about this? Yeesh. That is really bizarre. Not sure I like that. So it would be, it's actually, I really want to do like shells. I almost want to go an octave lower too. Because the shell for this is... Okay, I think I know what needs... No... Maybe I do want this. Okay, no, I don't want that. That's terrible. Alright, organ pads might be out here. But, well, certainly, let's just get something nice and analog. I'm gonna need like square pads. That's kind of cool, but it's not really what I'm looking for. Oh, we are gonna go over today, folks. It's gonna be a 2.5 hour album challenge this time. Let's hope not. That's not at all what I want. That's That's actually... Alright, that might actually... Let's try that. Maybe not. Wow, that's big. I'm looking for something small. Like, all of these pads end up, like, super, like, huge. And that's not really the point of a pad. Yikes. That's terrible. Alright, I think that's gonna work. Let's record this. Here we go. Ah, shoot. I'm gonna record that one more time because I just killed it. Alright. Good enough. Alright. Vel, let's start some arranging here. First of all, how far out are we? Alright, so 3.5 minutes is roughly 64 bars. Let's see what we can do here. Also, let's see what happens if we solo our drums. What the heck? Yeah, no. Remove that. How did that get automated? Oh, how did the frequency get automated? Yeah, delete this too. Wait a minute. That's what happened. This should be like 2.5. And it shouldn't have been automated. There we go. Alright. Now we're back to where we need to be. Oh, this is going poorly today. It's actually the song's coming along cool. It's just gonna take. It's just not happening in the time period allotted. just do 2 bars of like kick only. Or maybe kick only is the wrong deal. Maybe we remove the kick. Not sure how that got on the wrong thing. If we go here, I'm gonna move that out of the way. Gonna hit record. Okay. All right. So we actually have a little fill here. Haha. Eric did a drum fill. Holy crap. When does that ever happen? All right. So now Alright, now comes the fun part of playing a bunch of solo crap and cutting out everything that's not good. Alright, here we go. Alright, let's see how crappy that was. Alright, so what if we chop this like in half? Let's see. 2, 3, 4. Okay, I also goofed on that. Oh, that would be why. Okay, fair. Music math. Yay! I wonder if we're better off just... Alright, so that's like part 1 down. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And 4. And 4, although I think we're gonna go... Well, I don't know if I have time to do that. I got 20 minutes to finish this up. Oh, not this though. Right. And we go about there. going to listen to that. But I want to check that one note. Thanks, man. Welcome back. I am trying to work out the rest of this little solo here. I have 15 minutes left. There's no way in hell I'm finishing this on time, although I'm getting close. Honestly, it's probably not going to be super long. It might be about 3-ish minutes long, be my guess. Yeah, probably right about there. Because at some point we're just going to start studio fading here. Nice. Yeah, when I'm done with this, it's going to be lunchtime, I think. I know what I'm doing wrong there. We need to make these half the length. Let's try that. We need to make these half of that length. Alright, and finally, we're going to add 4 more thingies here. So where do we end up here? Oh, we maybe end up about 3.5 minutes. We'll see how this goes. Alright, we got like 10 minutes left. There's a couple things I would like to do. So the first thing I want to do is go in here and okay, so it's really just this, and it starts on the end of 3, because what we're going to do here is go like that, go here, go to the end of 3, paste that in. Let's see what that sounds like. Alright, that does work. And what we need to do, oh, I screwed that up though. We need to consolidate this and then throw that on the end of 3. And we're going to pick those up a bit. Alright, and now we're going to just go full noodle mode, because what we're going to do here is cheat. We are going to cheat as much as we possibly can. We're going to throw some automation on our master fader and go like these and like these. When all else fails, cheat. What are we doing here? We're doing a fade out. Just doing a full-on fade out, and we are going to, did I screw this up? 1, 2, 3, and 4. I did screw this up. That fade out should start up out there. Or at least we're going to, that's the plan anyway. Good. Alright. But before we do that, we're going to disable that so we can do our noodling. Let's do some noodling. Okay, let's do some noodling with the stuff in the right place. Let's try that again. That was god-awful. Let's not do that again. Let's try this one more time. All right. Oh, whoops. Wait, what happened there? I disabled the wrong thing, that's what happened. Or re-enabled the wrong thing. Alright, so really, realistically, we need to make this volume automation about 2 bars in the future. Alright, with 3 minutes left to go, I think we are going to call it there. I think we cheated a little bit, but that's okay. Yeah. Yeah, it didn't. Thank you. It didn't come out too bad. I'm fairly happy with it, other than running out of time here. And I really could have, if I'd had more time, I would have liked to have put in a B section and like do some other stuff with it. And I might come back to it. I like the groove a lot. The groove is really cool. Um, so, uh, let's see. What are we gonna do here? It ends up at 3 minutes and 25 seconds. So not the longest thing ever, but not terrible. Pop song length. Not too shabby. Let's save this. Um, huh, nice. Hey man, any amount of music is good music, right? Like any amount. I mean, it's like we're not measuring with a yardstick, right? We're not sitting here with a stopwatch. You didn't hit 6 minutes. Like, come on. It doesn't matter how long the song is. What matters is you did it. You went through it. You learned something. You made something. Like that's what's important. It doesn't really matter if you know, and it doesn't matter if you do it in 2 hours, right? Like, famously, Adam Savage's one-day builds on Tested always take longer than 1 day. So if your 2 hour track challenge takes longer than 2 hours, it happens. Excuse me. So there you go. Uh, Yeah, I mean, truthfully, this groove I think could support more, and I could do a little bit more with the bass, and a little bit more like coming up with another B, like a B section progression or something. All right. So other than mastering this, we are pretty well done. So I am going to go in here and I am going to stop our timer so we don't have to listen to the stupid. Uh, hey, looks like we got our first ban. That's really funny. How about we ban you? Hey, you're banned. So yeah, we're not advertising Dogecoin in my chat. No, I may even I don't think I do anymore, but I've actually owned Dogecoin, and I'm not advertising it in my chat because that's not what we do here. Um, hey, look, we got our second ban. No, I'm kidding. Honestly, I'm cheerful about it because I have two people in my chat, right? Like, I'm not a major streamer. I don't have thousands of people and like 20 bots trying to hit me, right? I'd be a lot less cheerful if I had a team of mods who were basically stressed out, constantly trying to get rid of this stuff. So yeah, for me, it's fine. I don't care. It's like, yeah, my chat's tiny and whatever, right? If I was a lot bigger, it'd be a much different story. So, all right. All I'm gonna do after this is probably master this and make a few small tweaks. But overall, I think this is pretty well complete. So I'm going to thank Jank and Toxic for hanging out with me. I am going to stop the stream here, but before we do, Toxic, you said somebody was live. I don't know where it was. Um, I lost it though. Who was it that was live? Can you throw a link to them and I'll set up a raid. Even man, our whole 3-person raid. Oh, Sam Winton. There we go. Slash raid. Sam. So, hey, does anybody know Sam Winton's stream name? Do I need to? Is it maybe in here? Um, I don't know. That's why I'm asking. So if it's that, let's try this. Maybe not. It used to be slash raid, didn't it? Um, did they change the raid stuff? Is it no longer? Does anybody know? Is it no longer slash raid? Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, maybe it didn't like the channel. I capitalized him. Sam Winton. It's Sam underscore Winton. Hey, there we go. 3 viewers are ready to raid Sam Winton. All right, folks. Thanks for hanging out. Look forward to hanging out with everybody at the listening party later. And here we go.